But that's just the way negotiations usually go. What I was hoping for, never thought it would happen, what I was hoping for is maybe they would treat these negotiations just a little bit differently because of the circumstances we live in. That is not the case based on that first offer by the owners.
Nope, definitely not.
And what they're hoping for, and they're going to get it from a lot of people, is that people are going to back the owners. Because we tend to attack the players. It's just natural. That's what always happens. And I think that's what the owners are hoping for. That the public reaction will be more negative towards the players than they will be the owners.
We'll see.
Yeah, and we'll also see.
Look, anyway, and like I keep saying, it's both of them. It's not one, it's not the other. It's a terrible look for both, as far as I'm concerned. You got to be able to work something out. There has to be an intelligent answer to this. There really does.
Your call's coming up at Ingo and Roberts on the Fan.
Wake up with the expanded warm-up show with Al and Jerry from 5 to 6 a.m., followed by Boomer and Gio from 6 to 10. Then it's middays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. with Moose and Maggie. Afternoons with Benito and Roberts, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. My Francesa, it's 6.
But NASA is comfortable. SpaceX says the Crew Dragon and Falcon 9 rocket are go for launch. The weather? Maybe another story. With clouds, rain, even a tornado warning happening here this afternoon. Peter King, CBS News at the Kennedy Space Center.
Writer Larry Kramer has died. He was an early AIDS activist who chronicled the pain of the epidemic in the play The Normal Heart.
You want my faces? Yeah.
Kramer co-founded the group Gay Men's Health Crisis in 1981. He was 84. The city of Minneapolis is in turmoil following the death of an unarmed black man in an encounter with white police officers, 4 of whom have been fired. Civil rights activist Spike Moss appealed for calm after a night of protests.
The chief of police saw our humanity. He saw us as citizens of Minneapolis and the state. He sobbed and fought back the tears for us.
California is entering phase 2 of its pandemic reopening.
Runyon Canyon Park, an iconic hiking spot in Los Angeles, 160 acres, closed late March in the coronavirus shutdown.
Waiting for so long. It's fresh air always.
The gates to the park open again with a long list of rules to keep social distancing and wear masks that cover the nose and mouth.
I just saw people we haven't seen them in so long.
One other new rule, if you see friends while hiking, don't stop and talk, say hi and keep moving. Craig Figner for CBS News, Los Angeles.
States affected by the virus are moving forward with mail-in voting.
States including Massachusetts and New Hampshire, which previously had limited who could request a mail ballot, have open access further for the November elections because of the pandemic. Connecticut and Michigan are sending mail absentee ballot applications to registered voters for their state primaries and the general election. California, which already had a substantial mail vote, will send the ballots themselves to every voter. Bill Raycom, CBS News.
Stocks up across the board on Wall Street. The Dow is ahead 344 points. NASDAQ up 30.
That's it, right?
CBS News.
Yeah, right? I know.
Yeah, that's it. Just this mechanics working on that mirror.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. We'll see you later then.
Well, I'm going to get the pool, huh?
I would love that. If only I had one.
I know, me too. My home's 2 hours away, though.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
Saratoga.
Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, it's a haul.
Well, I ain't heading home yet.
Yeah.
Might look things over for an hour or so, and then
all right.
head out.
Thanks, Kevin. See
Thank
you later.
What's your name again?
Dan.
I'll ask you 20 times.
I've been asking people 20.
When you're fucking my age, you'll go through the same thing.
I'm doing that already, so.
I'll write it down. Dan the inspector.
Yep.
Thanks, Dan.
Yep.
Work anyway, and because we need the jobs now more than ever.
The governor feels there can be no national recovery unless we work.
Long Island has started to reopen. It's phase 1 of a 4-step process. WCBS reporter Sophia Hall has reaction. The book review is known near and far for its famous author visits, a large children's section, and friendly staff here in Huntington Village. And today, the general manager, Julie Wernersbach, was very happy that curbside pickup began, and she gets to see some of her customers again.
customers so much. I mean, we miss our big bustling bookstore. We miss those daily conversations with people about books, about their lives. And in Sayville, Tara Farrell, owner of Out of the Blue.
Business, families that work for me, that everybody's back employed.
Frank Pizzuto of Sayville Pizza says he has been busy, but he feels for his neighboring small business owners that were forced to close.
I personally feel they should not have been told to close. All your other places, your big stores, your Targets, your Costco's, your restaurant depots, your Home Depots, they're open. People are in there, flocking in there.
Sophia Hall, WCBS News Radio, 880. Two burglars in Queens made off with more than $30,000 in goods from businesses that are closed because of the pandemic. Police believe the two are connected to 7 separate break-ins in Queens Village in April and May, mostly on Hillside Avenue. The unidentified thieves hit a Papa John's, a local beauty salon, and a Metro PCS just days apart. In another burglary, they stole $18,000 in cash, liquor, and kitchen utensils from an Indian restaurant. The NYPD has released video footage of the two from the Metro PCS burglary. Governor Murphy has said reopening of parks and beaches in New Jersey hasn't been a concern because residents have largely been following social distancing rules. But if a spike were to happen, how long would it take to see it? New Jersey State epidemiologist Dr. Christina Tanfo, if God forbid we actually had some sort of situation, we'd probably start seeing some sort of spike about up to 14 days from now. But again, we'll have to take into account that there have been some gradual reopening efforts, and so we would monitor that along the way, and we would probably see a lot of we could potentially start to see issues about 5 or 6 days afterwards, because this is usually the median from which people from the point of exposure to when they get symptoms up to 14 days. WCBS News Time is 3:06.
Manufacture money. The same in New York and Florida. Listen to Money News at 25 and 55 on WCBS from the Sunway Gas and Power Business Desk. Sunway Gas and Power. Power your universe with the Tri-State's energy supplier. Sunway. T-Mobile and Sprint. Power your business in more places than ever. Visit T-MobileForBusiness.com to learn more. Commercial store.
Leg swelling, varicose veins, fatigue, lymphedema. Where is New York's most comprehensive line of compression wear?
The Commercial store.
Walking facility, personalized service, custom fitting. Who does New York trust for garments that rapidly help ease discomfort?
The Compression Store at thecompressionstore.com.
With locations in Manhattan and Brooklyn, there's only one.
thecompressionstore.com.
WCBS News Time is 3:08. It's time for traffic and weather together on the 8th, sponsored by the Compression Store. Let's head over to the traffic center. Hi, Jim Belkner.
Not so good right now on the Bruckner. It is just bumper to bumper southbound at the Bruckner interchange and the Huntsville drawbridge. Ongoing emergency construction, keeping a couple of lanes blocked there. There is construction on the George. A couple of other earlier issues too on the outbound side, causing delays in the westbound cross brakes of about an hour. Also starting at the Bruckner interchange. Into Queens, delays continue on the westbound LIE between Maurice Avenue and the Clearview Expressway. An accident leads, or rather, from Nassau County westbound before the Clearview. You do have an accident, leaving only one lane open. It is eastbound where those delays start from Maurice Avenue all the way out to about Utopia Parkway. And now the northbound side of Van Wyck is slow coming out of your Loudy. As you get into the LIE, we do have an accident on ways blocking the lanes. And that crash in Brooklyn by Atlantic Avenue on the northbound side, that is still there in the left lane. It's been out there almost an hour now. We've got delays back down to the Gowanus and a lot of rubbernecking on the southbound side back to the Williamsburg Bridge. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away on WCBS.
Getting a check of our weather forecast now, we head over to the Center to meteorologist Bob Larson.
Partly cloudy in the first part of the CD, cloudy later tonight with coastal fog developing. In some cases, the fog hasn't even fully gone away from this morning. It'll become more widespread later at night, though tonight 64 clouds and 5 tomorrow morning. Still fairly cloudy tomorrow afternoon. Even with a shower in some areas. And a high temperature 73. There could be a shower of thunderstorm tomorrow night. It'll be sticky, low just 66. It's now 68 in Babylon.
WCBS News Time is 3:10. The city of Yonkers says it will relax some rules so more restaurants can offer outdoor dining. Mayor Mike Spano said he will issue an emergency order to suspend the city's zoning and building codes, which will allow restaurants to apply for permits to set up those outside tables. Once the state authorizes the plan, restaurants will be able to use sidewalks, parking areas, or other suitable spots for eating outside. Spano says the city is trying to help restaurants put employees back to work once they're given the green light to reopen. A tanning salon on Staten Island is vowing to reopen tomorrow in defiance of Governor Cuomo's order that has closed non-essential businesses. Unbelievable owner Bobby Catone told New York One, "We dig it, we flatten the curve, we demolish the curve actually in Staten Island. Why are we still closed?" Catone says the salon has added hand sanitizers, a plastic barrier at the front desk, and markers to promote social distancing. He says he'll be ready if the police is
technology would come back together. So then, there is something you can do without even leaving your home. Respond to the 2020 census online, by phone, or by mail. The census impacts where hundreds of billions in federal funding will go for things like hospitals, schools, and roads. Now is the time to go to 2020census.gov. It's as easy as it is important. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov.
The Knicks have a new front office under President Leon Rose, adding Walter Perrin, Frank Zanon, and Brock Adler. And General Manager Scott Perry remains, getting a one-year extension. The Knicks are on Flacco's one-year contract. However, the former Super Bowl MVP will likely miss the start of the season after neck surgery recently. Players called the owner's initial financial proposal disappointing. It did not include a revenue-sharing plan, but it include a sliding scale, which could cost some of the game's biggest stars the majority of their salary. The players and owners also remain far apart on health and safety issues. WCBS News Time is 3:13.
Optimum is here to help. They want to keep you connected to your work, your kids' schools, plus at-home entertainment. How? With high-speed internet. Get 300 meg internet from Optimum for just $39.99 a month for 1 year with no annual contract and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Visit Optimum.com today. Or for new residential customers, taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. Not transferable and not available in all areas. Must maintain all services at the required level to maintain prices.
Don't let your fear of the coronavirus get in the way. When it comes to cancer, finding and treating it early gives you the best chance of beating it. Medical experts are taking special precautions to ensure your safety during the pandemic. Call your provider or contact us today. Hackensack Radiant Health nurses are available by phone or video. Call 551-996-5855 to connect with the care you need.
Now would be a great time to clean out your garage and donate that old car to Cars for Kids. Now offering contact-free pickup. Call today, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or online at carsforkids.com.
Link Home Care provides unparalleled home care 24/7 to those in need. They are not just another agency. Link is family, serving all 5 boroughs to make the transition to home care smooth and easy for everyone. Visit linkhomecare.com to learn more. Link Home Care. You gotta think Link. More than 15 minutes from the big stories on WCBS.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Lopez. 3 things to know at 3:15. 1, Governor Cuomo met with President Trump at the White House this morning, urging the president to invest in infrastructure to help New York. In his briefing today from D.C., Governor Cuomo also laid into Congress, particularly Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, and urged to lift politics hurt by the pandemic. 2, they're keeping an eye on the weather in Florida for today's launch of a SpaceX rocket ship that will send 2 NASA astronauts into orbit from U.S. soil for the first time in nearly a decade. Liftoff is set for next hour. 3, former New York subway boss Andy Byford has been named London with the COVID-19 pandemic. Much like New York, London's system has seen revenue fares plummet by 95%.
A new beach blanket makes it easy to social distance at the beach. WCBS's Sophia Hall has that story. Mark Lynn admits he loves the beach, calls himself a beach bum. To make it easier to social distance 6 feet apart from other beachgoers, the Long Beach resident invented the stay-away blanket.
Like rough sketches, not all of them so good, until I finally came up with like a drawing that made sense. I found like a manufacturer to make a sample for it, and I tried it out, and I'm like, oh, look at this. Like, this is pretty much exactly what you have to do on the beach. They wasn't bothered by any of the people that are going to be enforcing the social distancing over the summer.
He says at first he wasn't sure he wanted to go into business with the blanket, but that quickly changed.
And, I started showing people, and everyone's like, you have to sell this, everyone's going to want this. Before you know it, it was up to 300 people from all over the country were buying it.
Blanket is sold online for $65. Sophia Hall, WCBS News Radio, 880. Disney World has a plan to reopen. Senior Vice President of Operations, Jim McPhee, presented the proposal to Florida officials this morning.
Our plans call for a phased reopening of our theme parks, beginning with the Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom on Saturday, July 11th. Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios will open on Wednesday, July 15th.
Visitors will have to undergo a temperature check, and face coverings will be mandatory. McPhee says social distancing markers will be visible throughout the park, and Disney employees will enforce the rules. Park capacity will also be limited. SeaWorld Orlando has announced its plans to reopen on June 11th. Mayor de Blasio reported some encouraging news on the COVID-19 front today, but some dire news about the city's finances. WCBS's Rich Lamb attended the mayor's virtual news briefing.
With the budget due in a little more than 4 weeks, Mayor de Blasio announced the city's projected loss in revenues as a result of the COVID shutdown, which had stood at a staggering estimated $7.4 billion, is now projected to be $9 billion in missing revenue. That leads us to a horrible place where we would be cutting back basic services, cutting back personnel, furloughs, layoffs, things we do not want to see, things that go against everything that we believe is right for New York City and would only contribute to the economic crisis and the hardship of our people. The mayor says there is literally no way we can solve this problem without federal help, adding no vote is even scheduled in Washington on a measure that would pump money into state and local budgets. De Blasio is asking Albany for the power to borrow a lot of money. That $7 billion we're asking for could be used at any point over years. The mayor adding, the city's paying its bills with borrowed money, as he put it, would only be used as a last resort. Rich Lamb, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time is 3:18. It's time for traffic and weather together on the 8s. Sponsored by DuckDuckGo Privacy. Heading over to the traffic center. How are we doing out there, Jim Feldman?
Good on the LIE in Queens, Linda et al. Eastbound delays from Maurice Avenue to Nassau County. Westbound delays coming out of Nassau just before the Clearview. An accident leaves only one lane open, and then just after the Clearview, you've got a disabled vehicle blocking a lane, and now big trouble on the eastbound side of the Cross Bronx. A crash by Webster Avenue blocks at least a lane. Delays are back over the apartments off the outbound George. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away on WCBS. Tired of being tracked online? DuckDuckGo can help. They help millions of people take control of their personal information online. With one download, you can search and browse privately, avoiding trackers, all for free. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Let's get a check of our 5-day forecast. We head over to meteorologist Bob Larson.
A mix of sunny clouds this afternoon, high 77 in the city, 80 in the western suburbs, 60s in coastal areas. Increasingly cloudy, coastal fog redeveloping late tonight and lasting into tomorrow morning. Low tonight 65, varying with cloudiness the rest of tomorrow. Humid with an afternoon shower or two at a high of 73, mostly cloudy. Warm and humid on Friday, a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, high 79. Cloudy Saturday morning, there can still be a shower and thunderstorm, maybe clearing late Saturday, high near 80. Cooler on Sunday, a mix of clouds aside, high 72. Monday cool, clouds and occasional sunshine, and high of 70.
Right now in Manhattan, we've got partly sunny skies. It's 76 degrees. WCBS News Time is 3:20. Susan Sontag called him one of America's most valuable troublemakers. Playwright and AIDS activist Larry Kramer has died at the age of 84. Kramer founded the Gay Men's Health Crisis and the militant group ACT UP.
He used loud, raucous street demonstrations to disrupt government and Wall Street in a public fight to get the nation to treat AIDS as a public health crisis, speed up research on AIDS drugs, and fight for civil rights for people with AIDS. In 1989, thousands of ACT UP protesters stormed St. Patrick's Cathedral and chained themselves to pews. His aggressive campaign helped shift national health policy in the 1980s and 90s. Well, his friends say George Floyd was a gentle giant, a transplant from Houston who came to Minneapolis for a fresh start. He died after he was handcuffed on the ground and apparently suffocated by a white police officer who pinned Floyd's neck with his knee. Floyd's fiancée, Courtney Ross, said he was a man of God who loved everything that Minnesota had to offer.
We all feel like everybody got a chance here. You know, he would tell his friends, like, come up to Minnesota, man. You can do it here. Like, you can get a job and you can start fresh, and this is the place to do it.
Floyd's family wants the 4 officers involved to be charged with murder. His death was captured on video by a bystander. 4 officers have been fired. Tropical storm Bertha has made landfall on South Carolina's coast. CBS News meteorologist Jeff Baradelli says it's not even hurricane season yet.
Tropical storm warnings are now in effect for coastal South Carolina. It is the second named storm of the very young season, which doesn't actually officially begin until June 1st. 2 storms before season has only happened a handful of times since records have been kept.
Bertha's maximum sustained winds were near 50 miles an hour as it came ashore, but it is expected to weaken into a tropical depression after moving inland. WCBS News Time is 3:22.
Your employees and customers have new expectations when it comes to cleanliness. Cintas has the products and services you need to feel prepared. With a trained Cintas technician, you can apply disinfectant and sanitizer spray to common surfaces. And we'll keep you well stocked with gloves, face masks, hand sanitizer, and disinfectant wipes. Professional cleaning supplies and PPE. Just a few ways Cintas can help you keep your business safe. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Know where you can find all your favorite Skechers shoes in one place? Skechers.com. Because at Skechers.com, they have miles and miles of styles of the most comfortable shoes on the planet. We have boys and girls shoes that sparkle and light up. Skechers.com has work shoes, slip-ons, sports shoes, casual shoes, canvas shoes, go walk, go run. The styles are endless. And on Skechers.com, you can find all the fits you need. Plus, so many shoes with Skechers exclusive air-cooled memory foam. So find all the styles, all the fits, and all the comfort. Only at Skechers.com.
New Yorkers are a tough bunch. We can deal with a lot, like the subway and traffic, but one thing we won't stand for is inferior coffee. And that's why Chock-full Nuts has been a New York favorite for generations. It's not pretentious, honest to goodness premium coffee. It's how we start our day, and it's why we're always so pleasant even when times aren't. So here's a tip of the coffee cup from Chock-full Nuts to everyone in and around the 5 boroughs. We're going above and beyond to get us through these tough times. You may love us, but we really love you.
The COVID-19 crisis has been especially hard on our first responders who need the program. The IDA is making up to $100,000 in sales tax exemptions available to separate companies increasing capacity or retrofitting to produce PPE and other COVID-19 treatment and prevention-related products. Reach out to us at 631-853-4802 or visit SuffolkIDA.org.
WCBS News Time is 3:25. It's time for Money News now. And from the Sunway Gas and Power Business Desk, here's Bloomberg's Tracy Junkie. Having a little trouble connecting over to Tracy at the desk. Taking a look at the numbers on Wall Street right now. The Dow is up 360 points. It's at 25,355. NASDAQ is up 34 points. S&P 500 up 27 at 3,019.
If you're in the market for a new car or SUV, visit NorthBayCadillac.com and NorthBayBuickGMC.com for incredible pricing, selection, and 0% financing on select models. North Bay, Long Island's premier Cadillac Buick GMC dealership, is safely and conveniently serving customers online and in person by appointment. Located on Northern Boulevard in Great Neck, they're a short drive from Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Suffolk. Get out of the old and into your new at NorthBayCadillac.com and NorthBayBuickGMC.com at North Bay.
Stay connected. Stay active. Take deep breaths.
and stay productive. Save up to 45% on desktops, laptops, and do-it-all servers with Intel Core processors. Upgrade to new modern devices with Windows 10 and save on essential electronics. All if you find the right tech. That's 877-ASK-DELL or visit Dell.com/smallbusinessdeals.
The world needs more heroes, more action-oriented do-gooders, more here's how I can help right-hand side kids. The world of sarcoma is no different. And if you're thinking, what is sarcoma? We're glad you're listening. Sarcoma is a rare cancer of the Americans yearly.
WCBS News Time is 3:28. It's time for traffic and weather. Together on the 8th, sponsored by Water. We head over to the traffic center to Jim Feldman.
So Brooklyn, one going on the northbound BQE with a crash just before Atlantic Avenue, still being clear. Left lane shut with that. Southbound delays starting at Metropolitan Avenue heading into Brooklyn. You want to avoid the Brooklyn Bridge, use the Williamsburg Bridge at the Battery Tunnel or even the Manhattan Bridge. And also heading to Brooklyn, still slow on the upper level of the Verrazano Bridge. It's alternate volume because the lower level is still completely shut with construction. It's also still fogged in on the Verrazano Bridge as well. Into Queens, where the Bell Parkway is slow westbound as you're getting past the Van Wyck. We've got delays because of an accident that we see there. Also northbound of the Van Wyck after Jewel Avenue, there is a crash in the westbound LIE. You've got two troubles by the Clearview. One is before the Clearview. It's an accident. Fire department activity. Only one lane is open. Delays back into Nassau. And then it's slow beyond that because after the Clearview, there is a disabled vehicle. And it is the left lane that's shut with that. And now we're seeing delays on the southbound side of the Cross Island Parkway just south of Bayside Marina. That is an accident there. The emergency construction continues on the Bruckner in the Bronx. It's southbound by the Hunts Point Avenue drawbridge. Two lanes are blocked. Eastbound cross Bronx at Webster Avenue. You've got a crash blocking at least a lane. And it's about an hour on the westbound cross Bronx to get to the outbound George Washington Bridge. Here's meteorologist Bob Larson in the WCBS Weather Center.
Partly cloudy this evening, cloudy late tonight with areas of fog, a low 64, clouds of 5 tomorrow morning. It's back and bright at times tomorrow afternoon. There can also be a shower or two in the area. Even tomorrow, the high is 73, mostly cloudy and humid tomorrow night. A spotty shower or thunderstorm. Low tomorrow night, 66. Warm and humid on Friday, clouds and a few sunny breaks, but also a couple of showers and thunderstorms, especially Friday afternoon and evening. Friday's high 70. Showers, maybe thunderstorms could linger into Saturday morning, clear later Saturday. The high at 82. Cooler weather on Sunday with lower humidity, partly sunny, high 72. It's now 68. And after days, 82 degrees. In Newburgh, it is 76. In Midtown, headed to a low tonight of 64.
More than just the headlines. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
Governor Cuomo says he urged President Trump in their meeting today to help states by investing in infrastructure. Long Island started phase 1 of its reopening today. The White House will reportedly focus on stimulating the economy rather than direct payouts to Americans in the next coronavirus relief bill. And if the weather holds up, the liftoff of a SpaceX rocket ship with 2 NASA astronauts on board will happen just over an hour from now for a history-making flight to the International Space Station. 76 degrees, partly sunny in Manhattan on this Wednesday, May 27th. Good afternoon. I'm Linda Lopez. Meeting with President Trump, Cuomo was again trying to make his case that New York needs federal help bouncing back from the economic slowdown brought on by the coronavirus pandemic. WCBS reporter Peter Haskell joins us now. So, Peter, how did the meeting go?
It's hard to say. Cuomo really did a whole lot to intend some detail. He did say there was a good conversation, but that was about it. He told the president to think about it, speak to his people, and to get back to him what he expects from me next week. The argument basically that the governor makes is that New York is really the engine to the national economy, and with an infusion of federal dollars, it can really get the engine revving again.
Well, it seems the governor also, right at the beginning of his briefing today, was pretty rough on Senate Republicans. What did he have to say there?
Senate Republicans, especially the Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, have been hesitant to offer state and local governments federal money. And the way that McConnell has put it is that it's a blue state bailout. The states that have been hit hardest by the pandemic are those that typically vote for Democrats. Cuomo really blasted McConnell, called him a liar, said that when other states face problems, be it floods or fires or hurricanes. The House and the Senate really don't look at politics. They look at trying to help people, help Americans. And that was the argument that he made. And while he blasted McConnell and some others for being liars, he really didn't have much to say about how the president has been involved in the politics here. Basically, he said the president gets it.
Peter, what would this federal money do for New York?
So there is a package that is in the House that would provide federal money to state and local governments, and it would basically allow these governments to stay in business. You're talking about paying cops and firefighters, teachers, and other public workers. There's another part which Cuomo addressed directly today, and that was about infrastructure, funding large projects like the Gateway Project to build 2 new rail tunnels on the Hudson. That would put people back to work and again help rev up the economy.
Long-awaited projects there. That's WCBS reporter Peter Haskell with the latest from Governor Cuomo. And it's a big day for some store owners in the downtown areas of Long Island as curbside pickup began again today. Our Sophia Hall was speaking with some business owners. Sophia, what are they saying?
Well, you know, here in Huntington Village, Linda, even though owners and managers are wearing masks, you can still tell they are smiling, very excited to be one step closer to phase 2 when customers actually...
the city's doctor. You're hearing about COVID-19 every day and why it's important to stay home as much as possible to protect yourself and others from its spread. But if you're not feeling well, I want you to get the care you need. If you have a fever, cough, or a sore throat, you may have COVID-19. If your symptoms are not very severe, stay home, take your temperature at least once a day, and watch for signs of getting worse. If you have chest pain or trouble breathing, call 911 or go to an emergency room right away. Please, don't wait. The city provides medical care regardless of immigration status or ability to pay. If you need help finding a doctor, call 311. Stay healthy, NYC.
WCBS News Time is 3:38. It's time for traffic and weather. Together on the 8th, heading over to the traffic center to Jim Feldman.
And to the Bronx, which has become a hotbed of activity right now. Eastbound to the Cross Bronx by Webster Avenue with crash blocks, lane delays back across across the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Bruckner southbound at the Hunts Point Drawbridge, ongoing emergency construction, leaving 2 lanes open. You do have delays on the westbound cross Bronx from the interchange to the outbound George Washington Bridge, about an hour. And now the Bronxville Parkway southbound just before 177th Street. There's an accident there, and a lane is blocked. Delays continue on the FDR northbound. Some pockets of traffic from around 34th Street all the way up to 96th. Then it gets heavier to the RFK and the Henry Hudson Parkway. You've got northbound delays too, starting near 125th Street. Delays also continue in Queens on the westbound side of the LIE. You've got a crash before the Clearview. You've got a disabled vehicle after the Clearview. Southbound Cross Island Parkway. Delays between the Frolic Snake Bridge and Bayside Marina, and that's an accident just south of Bayside Marina, and a lane is blocked there. Brooklyn bound to the Brooklyn Bridge, that is heavy across the span. Delays are back out of the FDR. Outbound Holland right now, about 10 to 15. It's about 10 minutes outbound side at the Lincoln Tunnel, and you do have delays at the GWB again on the westbound Cross Bronx and from your other approaches as well. And in New Jersey, delays continue westbound side 95. Yes.
Time for a check of our weather forecast. We head over to the Weather Center.
Generally partly cloudy, turning cloudy late tonight. Fog redeveloping over to high low 65, and fog will persist into tomorrow morning. Otherwise, tomorrow clouds, limited sun, and afternoon shower, and a high of 73. It'll be humid tomorrow. Warm and humid on Friday. Clouds and a few showers. Could also be a thunderstorm, especially Friday afternoon, high 79.
Right now in Manhattan, we've got partly sunny skies. It's 76 degrees. WCBS News Time is 3:40. Well, the White House is not in a rush to pursue additional coronavirus relief measures. CBS News reports top advisors expect the focus of any additional federal relief funds will be on stimulating the economy rather than additional direct payouts to Americans. The White House is discussing extending COVID-19 unemployment insurance, but without the $600 a week bonus. President Trump doesn't support that past July, but White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow says a short-term $450 a week bonus may be considered for those who go back to work. The president is still committed to the idea of payroll tax cuts. The White House argues it wants a series of measures to help those who have been working, those who are returning to work, and those still out of work. Other measures being considered include reducing capital gains taxes, tax credits, and liability insurance. Well, the race to find a vaccine against coronavirus is unprecedented, but a new poll finds only about half of Americans would be willing to roll up their sleeve and get the shot.
Yeah, it's important for me to get vaccinated as soon as it's available.
The study says about half the respondents were on this man's side about getting a vaccine, while some 31%, like this woman, just aren't sure about it.
To get the COVID-19 vaccine within a year or two causes me to fear that it won't be widely tested as to side effects.
The findings show the public still has a lot of questions about a potential vaccine. Will Ray Kramer, CBS News.
WCBS News Time is 3:41.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, over-designed, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover. All for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 8855 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 8855. Enjoy!
WCBS News Time is 3:42. Time now for sports. The Knicks have a new General Manager Scott Perry remains, getting a 1-year extension. The Knicks are also looking for a coach after having Mike Miller serve in the interim. Well, the Jets made it official, announcing Joe Flacco's 1-year contract. However, the former Super League
is easy to explain. And we know that when medical science delivers a solution, life will return to normal, and stock prices should recover. So if your situation hasn't changed and your long-term goals remain the same, you should stick with your long-term outlook and your diversified portfolio. Today offers you an opportunity to rebalance your investments, maybe even to add to your portfolio. After all, lower prices can be a buying opportunity. You can even refinance your mortgage thanks to new lower rates. If you're unsure of what to do, call us here at Edelman Financial Engines. We've helped our clients get through tumultuous times for 34 years, and we can help you get through this one too. Call us at 888-PLAN-RIC. That's 888-PLAN-RIC. Or visit us online at rickedelman.com. That's ricedelman.com.
Optimum is committed to keeping everyone connected, so they're rolling back the price for Optimum's Altice Mobile to just $20 a month for a limited time. That's right, $20 a month. That means you can connect to work, to school, anywhere and everywhere with data, talk, and text on a nationwide network with 99% coverage. It's reliable, affordable, and you can order online from home. Visit AlticeMobile.com and get Optimum's Altice Mobile for a limited time for just $20 a month. It's also available for Optimum Business.
Limited time offer. Monthly per line charge reflects $5 auto pay discount. Must be Optimum customer. Additional terms and restrictions apply. See AlticeMobile.com/legal for details.
Seacrest Nursing and Rehabilitation Center expresses its deepest gratitude to its frontline essential healthcare staff. Your dedication and compassion will get us through these difficult times. You are true heroes. Thank you, Seacrest Nursing and Rehabilitation Team.
You are never more than 15 minutes from the big stories on WCBS.
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Lopez. 3 things to know at 3:45. One, they're keeping an eye on the weather in Florida for today's launch of a SpaceX rocket ship that will send 2 NASA astronauts into orbit from U.S. soil for the first time in nearly a decade. Liftoff is set for next hour. 2, playwright and AIDS activist Larry Kramer, who founded the Gay Men's Health Crisis and ACT UP, has died at the age of 84. And 3, low-tech exercise like biking and running have seen a surge in popularity during the COVID-19 pandemic. WCBS reporter Marla Diamond
encouraged them to run as well. And it's a way for us to create sort of a virtual cobweb of runners around the world. We really want people to encourage their friends and family to run on this day. This will be the 3rd year where we have the Global Running Day 1 mile virtual race. Last year we had 18,000 people who registered to participate, and of those people, they were from 126 countries and all 50 states, and we're expecting participation to be even higher this year.
Many longtime runners and new ones wonder, do I need to wear a mask while I run? It can get very uncomfortable during rigorous exercise.
New York Road Runners is encouraging people to wear masks if they're going to be running in crowded spaces. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be wearing the mask on your mouth and nose at all times while you're running, but if you're going to be within 6 feet of another runner, we encourage you to pop it on. I have a gaiter that I wear around my neck, or we call it sometimes a buff, and it's really easy to wear around your neck, and when I see another runner coming my way, I'll pull it up over my nose, and it's really a sign of respect as you're passing another runner.
There are some who say, I could never run a foot, let alone a mile. What is your message for them?
There's no question that running has been proven to be good for both physical and mental health. And running a little bit can be very therapeutic. And so if you're able to get out of your house safely, there's really no better activity than putting one foot in front of the other and getting your foot on a Global Running Day.
That's the New York Road Runners' Christine Berg speaking with our Marla Diamond. WCBS News Time is 3:48. It's time for traffic and weather together on the 8th, sponsored by DuckDuckGo Privacy. Here's Jim Feltman.
That crash on the B2E in Brooklyn by Atlantic Avenue is finally cleared, but since the delays back by the Gowanus still have southbound delays starting at the Williamsburg Bridge. So just a lot allow a little extra travel time. And Brooklyn bound on the Brooklyn Bridge, not only jammed up across it, it's jammed up on the Manhattan side, both directions of the FDR getting out of the ramp to the Brooklyn Bridge. Also, Verrazano Bridge to Brooklyn upper level is bumper to bumper. The lower level is still blocked with the road work. And the Bell Parkway in Brooklyn seeing some westbound delays now building up as you're getting into the area of Mill Basin. In Queens, the crash on the northbound Van Wyck by Jewel Avenue has been cleared. The crash on the westbound LIE by the Clearview, that is still there. The right lane is blocked, but beyond that, that disabled vehicle after the Clearview, that's been cleared. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away in WCBS.
Fed up with companies selling your data? DuckDuckGo is on it. They help millions of people like you take back their privacy online. With one download, you can search and browse privately, avoiding trackers, all for free. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
And it's time for our 5-day forecast. We head to the Weather Center to meteorologist Bob Larson.
Partly cloudy through the early nighttime hours. Cloudy late tonight with fog in many areas. A low temperature of 64. Clouds and fog tomorrow morning. And fairly cloudy tomorrow afternoon. It'll be humid. Can't go out a shower or two. High 73. It could be a shower. Maybe a thunderstorm tomorrow night. Quite humid. A low of just 66. Warm. Humid weather on Friday with clouds and a few sunny breaks, but also a couple of showers and thunderstorms, especially Friday afternoon and evening. High Friday, 79. Showers could linger into early Saturday, clearing later Saturday, high 82. Dry, cooler weather on Sunday, partly sunny, high 72. 68 in West Hampton, 82 degrees this hour in Beacon. It is 76 in Midtown, headed to a low tonight, a 64. Linda?
Thanks so much, Bob. WCBS News Time is 3:50. The SpaceX Crew Dragon is scheduled to lift off at 4:33 p.m. today, just a little over a half hour from now. It will be carrying astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley on a mission to the International Space.
Maybe so, and I would think, but with these guys, this is what they're about. They are both graduates of test pilot school. Doug is a pilot, a Marine Corps aviator and test pilot. Bob is an Air Force guy. Was testing airplanes, testing aircraft, and they're now going to be testing the spacecraft. So I think for them, it really has a special significance. Not only be the first to do this, but because they get to be the test pilots to check the vehicle out.
Hey, Mike, the spacecraft looks different from what we've seen before. The spacesuits certainly look different. Does this truly mark the next generation of space travel?
I think it does, Steve. I think that, as you said, the suits look definitely very kind of futuristic. I mean, the ones we used to use were just look old. I don't know, but it looks very much like what we would expect to see now in the future, in the 21st century now. So that's what's happening. But I do think that it will be different moving forward because I think this launch will mark sort of a line in the sand where everything before was in one category, going way back to when the first humans were sent into space many years ago, until now moving forward is very different because up till now it has been governments that have sent people to space. So airplane ride, I think it's going to change the future, the way we use space. It's going to open up all kinds of opportunities for exploration and commercial advancement in space. So I think this will be looked upon as
T-Mobile and Sprint are joining forces to power your business. We're building a 5G network that will deliver keep your employees connected. Visit T-MobileForBusiness.com to learn more. 80% on fantastic earrings, rings, and pendants, starting at $29. Since 1999, SuperJeweler.com has made millions of people 5-star happy. Go to SuperJeweler.
Life-saving treatment to people, but every single day, putting
CBS 880 and these of healthcare workers who Tunnel to Towers has been supporting.
WCBS News Time 3:50. The NASDAQ is up 58.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Varga, Chief Physician Executive for Hackensack Meridian Health. Thank you for staying home and maintaining social distance. Because of those efforts, along with the heroic efforts of our healthcare team, we are now seeing a downward trend in the number of COVID-19 patients, which means we are attention to the future. If this pandemic caused you to delay any of your healthcare needs, I'd like to urge you to not delay those needs any longer. If you are hesitant to seek in-person care, please know we are prepared. We have enhanced our processes to protect the safety of our patients and team members, and our commitment to high quality and compassionate care has never wavered. To learn more about these actions and how we're keeping our facilities and communities safe, please visit hackensackmeridianhealth.org/getcarenow.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
From nurses to truck drivers, doctors to grocery clerks, the front lines in today's crisis are filled with brave actions every day. And you can do your part by completing the 2020 census. This simple effort online, by phone, or by mail will help impact the next 10 years of healthcare, schools, and roads. All of our first responders need your response. So go to 2020census.gov today. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
WCBS News Time is 3:58. Traffic and weather together on the 8th. We head over to the traffic center to Tim Feldman.
And to the Garden State Parkway with some delays building up, Linda, on the northbound side, getting to exit 145. No trouble on the southbound side. Eastbound Route 46 into the split with Route 3 in Clifton. You've got that road work to contend with. Eastbound side of I-80. As you're getting through Toto, we are seeing some delays there building up. And same on the northbound side of Route 21 up to that merge point with Route 46. That's starting to slow down too. Hotchie in Westchester is slow northbound coming out of the Bronx up to the Cross County Parkway. No trouble as of right now on the tap. No trouble in either direction on the thruway through Rockland and through Orange County. The New England Thruway in Westchester is A-OK as well. And in Connecticut, I-95 is moving a little slow on the northbound side, getting up to exit 20 in Bridgeport. But so far so good on the Merritt Parkway, and so far so good on Long Island, on the LIE on the northern state, but eastbound southern state is you're approaching the Super Bay Expressway.
Sunny to partly cloudy this afternoon. I-77 cooler and coastal areas, increasing cloudiness tonight. Fog developing overnight and lasting into tomorrow morning. Low tonight 65. Failing amounts of clouds tomorrow. Humid with a shower or two in the area in the afternoon. I-73 mostly cloudy, warm and humid on Friday. A couple of showers and a thunderstorm or two. I-79.
Right now in Manhattan, sunny and 74 degrees.
This is WCBS and WCBS-FM HD2 New York.
Governor Cuomo urges President Trump to put federal dollars toward infrastructure projects to help stimulate the economy. Long Island has started reopening today. The New Jersey Turnpike Authority has approved double-digit toll hikes for the Turnpike and the Garden State Parkway. All systems are go for this hour's SpaceX launch, though the weather is iffy. We'll carry the launch live beginning at 4:30. At the closing bell on Wall Street, big rally in the last hour. The Dow up 550 points. Good afternoon on this Wednesday, May 27th, 74 degrees. I'm Michael Wallace.
More than just the headlines. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News on the Hour, sponsored by the Capital One Eno Card.
I'm Pam Coulter in Washington. There's literally a cloud hanging over the imminent launch of two astronauts at the Kennedy Space Center. The